Welcome back to High Country Precision's Mile High Shootout, presented by Mile High Shooting Accessories. We're here in Craig, Colorado for the 5th match in the National Rifle League's inaugural season. Today on day 2, our shooters will go through most of the stages from day 1 again, only this time the time limit for each stage will be reduced by 30 seconds, and competitors will be limited on the equipment allowed for each stage. Let's see how the competitors perform with the new changes. You're watching day 2 of the 2017 Mile High Shootout. Stage 10, Spinner. With a round count of 10 and a 90-second time limit, shooter will move to the firing position and engage the spinner until it makes a complete spin. Shooter will then engage the plate rack from small to large until all rounds are expended. Shooter must impact each plate before moving on to the next target.
Hey guys, we are here in beautiful Colorado. I'm here with Ron Pice. Ron, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Great, Travis.
So explain to us the stage that you just completed here.
It's a spinner stage. Is what you do is you try to spin the spinner, and then you move on to the plates, and as you move on to the plates, then you hit the spinner again, and the more you hit it, the more points you accumulate.
What was your game plan going into it?
Well, I wanted to try to get it to spin as much as I could, so as the spinner was going up, I was trying to push it and force it over and get it to spin as much as I could. And that was basically my game plan, and then move on, start from smallest to largest, and then back to the spinner.
So how's the match been going for you?
Oh, the match is awesome. Match is awesome. I mean, great people, great country. I mean, Colorado's a beautiful state, but more importantly, it's just the camaraderie with the people that are in the shooting community. You know better than I do. I mean, it's a great bunch of men and women, and they're just great people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is your game plan moving forward?
Well, hit as many targets as I possibly can.
Well, with less time today, because you have 30 seconds less on the clock, right?
Right.
So we've been hearing guys are going to try to do holdovers more, just forget the dialing. I mean, do you have anything planned, or are you just going to get it stage by stage?
My plan is just to try to focus on the first few and get as many hits as possible. I'm not a real fast guy with a rifle, so I'm just trying to focus and make my first few shots count.
So don't worry about the time.
No, it is what it is, and if I'm not fast enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't want to focus on speed, I want to focus on accuracy.
Awesome. That sounds like a good game plan to me.
Hopefully it'll work. I'm following Solomon, so trying to learn from one of the better guys in this business.
Well, Solomon is definitely a great guy. He's a great guy to watch, and he's actually been helping us learn a lot, you know, personally off range as well. So you've got some great guys in your squad.
I do.
We really appreciate you coming out.
Oh no, I appreciate it, and I plan to attend a lot more.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to it.
I'll be at the butcher's one.
There you go. Hey guys, we are here with Jay Heimer. Jay, how are you doing today, sir?
Very well, thank you, Travis.
Terrific. You just had an awesome run.
A heck of a lot better than yesterday's run. I'll take it.
There you go. So walk us through what was going through your mind.
I was going for the spin. Yesterday I toyed with it like a lot of people were, trying to stop it, hit it again, because it's a big 10-inch plate on the bottom.
Right.
This morning I was all about the spin. I wasn't going to toy with it. Get the spin and go for the plate rack.
You got the spin, you got the bonus points, you went for the plate rack. 1 or 2 hit impacts on the plate rack.
2 on the plate rack.
That's right.
Went dry on the biggest, most beautiful plate on the rack.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Every time.
So what's your game plan for this match right now? I mean, you're 30 seconds less than yesterday, less gear.
Right.
Are you trying to beat the clock? Are you trying to just go for solid impacts?
Yep, definitely get the hits. The gear restrictions, I'm not feeling that pain yet. It'll probably come up at some point here in some of these latter stages, but so far it's all been pretty good. The key is always get the hits. Get the hits. Don't try and do anything fancy. Don't try and do it super fast. Points on the board are better than time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Without the points, the time doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter at all.
Well, I know your squad's moving forward. I'm glad we had an opportunity to chat here real quick.
Definitely.
I look forward to watching you compete some more, and I'll see you tonight.
Perfect. Thanks, Travis.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Stage 13, Needle in the Haystack. With a round count of 8 and a 90-second time limit, shooter will move into position 1 and engage targets 1 and 2 with 1 shot each. Shooter will then transition to position 2 and engage targets with 1 shot each. Shooter will then transition to position 3 and engage targets with 1 shot each. Finally, shooter will transition to position 4 and engage targets with 1 shot each.
We are here in beautiful Colorado with Becky Otterman. Becky, how are you today, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
Terrific. So this is your first national level match.
First.
Awesome. Congratulations for coming out. How's it going for you so far?
Good. A learning curve, but good.
So what made you decide to come out and shoot?
I've actually hunted my whole life, and I shot with a friend, and I did pretty well, so I figured I'd go with it.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Very cool. And what's your platform? What kind of gear are you, what rifle are you shooting?
I'm using an Accuracy International 260, and I've never owned anything like that before.
All hunting rifles, I'm assuming?
Yes, all hunting rifles, but I love this. It's challenging, and I like a challenge.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to see you out here. We're glad that another female has joined the sport. Hopefully you're addicted already, and, and we'll see you at many more matches. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm here with Oscar Milanes. Oscar, how are you today, sir?
Doing well, man. Good to be here.
Walk us through the stage you just shot.
We just got off the hay bale stage. It was 8 shots. We got targets of 580 yards, full-size dipsticks. Position 1, engage the first target, and the second target with position 2, engage second target, third target, and position 3, 3 and 4, 4, 4 and 1. Minute and a half time is not a lot of time. Barely got all the shots off. Third target was really hard to see. It's shooting through the middle of a hay barrel at the steel. So a little easier to see today. Yesterday there was no markings around it, so we shot it later in the day, so the sun was on it. You couldn't see anything. It's like shooting into a black. So today was nice shooting in the morning. The orange around it, we could actually see it. And got a lot more impact today than yesterday. So, yeah, I mean today I'm really just trying to just keep it simple and move quick. Target acquisition, trying to make sure I find out where they are, find landmarks. I know that I'm shooting with a bunch of guys that are kind of newer, and they're having some trouble, so it's a good reminder for me to kind of help, hey look, where's that target? Well, how do you find it? What trees? What skyline? What radio antenna?
Going back to the fundamentals.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. We got a great group of guys I'm shooting with in Squad 5, guys from HS Precision. I think they donated a rifle to the prize table.
Awesome rifle.
No, badass.
I don't know if he told you what it is. I'm not going to spoil a surprise, but it's a badass rifle.
Yeah, no, Josh and Don are really good guys. It's a lot of fun to shoot with.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time. I know you got a bunch more to do today. So good to it, sir, and we'll look forward to seeing some more later.
Cool. Thanks, Travis.
Thank you.
Stage 12, Over the Hill. With a round count of 8 and a 90-second time limit, shooter will move into the position of choice and engage target 1 with 2 shots. Hit or miss, shooter will then repeat the same process until all 4 targets have been engaged. All gear, rifle, and body must remain within the shooter's box.
Hey guys, we are here with Travis Atkinson. Travis, how you doing today, sir?
Not as good as yesterday, but still chugging along.
Chugging along, having fun at least?
Oh, blast. Love Colorado.
What's different today versus yesterday?
Limited gear. A lot of the stuff that most of the shooters use, we always got 2, 3, 4 bags. You see some guys that look like a Christmas tree, but today's a lot different because you either have 1 bag or partial use of a bag / tripod. So definitely makes you think. You're taking a lot more time limits down, so it's applying the pressure, but it's still fun.
Absolutely. So on the last stage that we just got you on film, you were shooting from a tripod, right? You utilized the hog saddle. How'd that work out for you?
With the AI, it works out great because I can push it right up to the mag, get the gun 100% stable, and then I can leave the tripod slightly slack so I can transition a little quicker.
Okay.
My problem on that was I did not acquire the last target fast enough in the time limit.
Gotcha.
That's what killed me.
So instead of transitioning with the rifle on the hawk saddle, moving the head so much, you're actually physically moving the head underneath. So there's plenty of shooting left today.
Yes.
You have a ton of room to still advance. I mean, you're sitting pretty well right now in the standings. You're in the top 20. And hopefully we're going to get you, stay in that top 20 for sure, but get you even a little bit further up in the charts.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Thank you
Look
so
forward
much.
to seeing you tonight at the Words.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Take care, Travis.
Yep, take care.
Hey guys, I'm here at Matt Perry of Perry Custom Rifles. Matt, how are you today, sir?
Good, doing good.
Terrific. So a lot of our viewers like to know what the shooters are running. So can you go through us what your platform is here, your caliber, all that fun stuff?
Okay. Today I'm shooting a 6.5 .47. It's kind of an old standby cartridge. It's always runs. It's always good. And it's if somebody's coming up, that's one I always recommend because it's so easy to run. I run impact action, Hawk Hill barrel, managed composite stock. I've been a Schmidt and Bender guy from day one and never switched. I like the way the glass works. There's no substitute for it.
Loyal to the bone.
I run a Harris bipod. A lot of guys will put an Atlas on there or whatever. I like the Harris because it's a little bit faster for me. I'm used to it. The leg notches are quick. It folds up fast, and I can get it out of the way and get on to the next stage.
Perfect, easy enough. And your suppressor?
Yep, that's one of Barry Bass's finest. He's a Silencer Tech guy. I've been shooting for Silencer Tech for a number of years, and he takes great care of us, man. If I could recommend anything, it would be Silencer Tech.
Terrific. Now, a lot of guys you'll see out here with their platforms, they're not running a sling. Now, I can see here, you know, today's stage, you're allowed to use a sling on almost every stage, I believe.
Yeah.
But what sling are you running? What bags are you running? And why this particular brand?
Okay, I run a sap sling. On the off occasion that you end up shooting positional, standing, kneeling, prone, the sap sling fits the way I do it better than any sling. I like the straight lace bag. I've ran this thing for years and years. This thing doesn't hardly have any feel left in it.
Yeah, that looks soft as my bed pillow, man.
Yeah, I've run it a million miles. This thing's been all over the country. You can tighten it up a little bit with these pull strings on the side and firm it back up. I like it kind of loose. I like the straight lace bag because it's small enough you can put it over your barrel and use it as a support here. I keep it on the sling. It's handy. If I need it for a back bag, it's always right there.
Perfect. That makes plenty of sense. Terrific. Well, you guys, you heard it first from Mr. Matt Perry himself. We appreciate you taking your time to go through your platform with us today.
Thank you, guys.
And we look forward to watching you shoot here.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank you. Hey guys, I have the honor of hanging out right now with Jerry Karloff, who took 3rd place in this weekend's match. Jerry, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Travis. I really appreciate it. It was fun. It was great.
We appreciate you coming out. It was a pleasure watching you shoot. First NRL match of the season. You're obviously a national top-level shooter, but what'd you think of the match?
It was awesome. The difficult level was way up there. I mean, it was probably like an 8 or a 9 on the difficulty level of matches that we shoot. And I really enjoyed that. There's a lot of tripod shooting where we shot off the top of tripods, which was fun. The terrain here is just fabulous. It's great for doing that because a lot of times you're shooting off of a side hill where you can't go prone and get a good shot, so you have to go off the tripod to get the angle on it. And that's fun. I mean, we don't hardly ever do that, so it's great. We come out here to Colorado and we get to do this.
Try new things, have a little bit of change of pace.
Exactly, yeah. And the winds were really switchy here. Anybody that shoots here is going to learn a lot about wind recovery. The mirage, watch the mirage go back and forth, trying to figure out it's going from right to left or what it's doing. So, the best thing you can do is just come and shoot these matches to learn that stuff.
You've obviously been a huge ambassador of the sport. You're a great role model. You're a great person to watch and learn after. We really appreciate you coming out and kicking everyone's butt this weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I love shooting NRL. They're great outfits. Put on great matches. So
awesome. We look forward to it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Travis.
Hey guys, we are here with Jon Fitch. He took 2nd place at the Mile High Shootout this weekend. Congratulations, Jon. It's awesome, phenomenal. How was the match for you?
It was good. It was could have been a little bit better, but it was good. It was a long match, a lot of shooting, so it was endurance. Just had to keep grinding, have a bad stage, put it out of your mind, and keep going. So it was fun. It was tons of different stages, lots of different, all kinds of different stuff. It was a blast.
I think this match had a little bit of everything in it. I mean, you had some long range, you had some high angle, you had some extreme long range, lots of obstacles.
Yep. And then some really fast times. I mean,
yes,
plenty of time on some stages, really fast times.
You've definitely secured your spot in the championship. You have a few months until then. Plans? You continue to shoot other leagues and stuff? Are you hunting still?
Yeah, a couple hunts, helping out, for some technique photography, and then I got a couple tags, a lot of practice.
There you go.
Just got to practice a couple matches. Awesome. Guns figured out. Always playing with guns, all the time.
Always. It's what we do, right?
Just like calls.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a long weekend.
Appreciate your work and everything.
It's our pleasure. Wish you the best of luck and look forward to seeing you soon.
Awesome.
All right, brother.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jake Vibert, 1st place this weekend. Jake, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll see you.
Absolutely. So, tell us about the match.
So here in Colorado, we just had an awesome match. There's 2 more matches left in the NRL season, so there's just a lot of good shooters trying to get some points right now, and a lot of good shooters aiming for that top spot. We shot roughly 32 stages over the course of 2 days, so it was a lot of shooting. Just had a great time.
We had the opportunity of watching you on a couple of stages this weekend. Some of them, it was just like watching magic. You were just so smooth and just. It looked like time was standing still. You're just so smooth, but you're beating the clock, and you're cleaning stages. And then other times, it looked like you were moving a little bit faster, and you're cleaning stages. I mean, what kind of goes through your mind when you're approaching a specific stage in this type of format here?
So one of the cool things about this match is we shot day 1 with 2-minute time limits. We shot day 2 with 1:30 time limits.
Right.
So they really cut the stuff back. There were some positions where you could shoot 5 different positions, 2 shots on each target. In 1:30 and in 90 seconds, you really got to go.
You're hustling at that point.
Yeah, you're hustling. Sometimes you're holding instead of dialing. Sometimes you're picking which targets you want to focus on. Some targets might be easier, some targets might be harder.
Obviously, you've secured your spot in the championship. You're shooting in multiple leagues, which is phenomenal. What's next after this?
So I got a couple more NRL matches that I'm going to be attending, and I'm going to try to obviously retain that top spot. I'd like to, go into the championship for the NRL, which is in Vegas in January. I'd like to go in obviously as the only #1 shooter. So that means I really need to do well in the next few matches and make sure really no one can catch me. In my opinion, we had 2 or 3 other shooters that I consider probably the 2 or 3 other best shooters in the world shooting this match. So it really helped me, my confidence level. I don't need more confidence, but it just helps you, go out and perform and shoot well.
I agree. I agree. Well, it's always a pleasure watching you shoot. It's phenomenal. We wish you the best of luck. Look forward to seeing you again soon.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right. This concludes the 2017 Mile High Shootout presented by Mile High Accessories. Match director Robert Quigley put on a brilliant, fast-paced match with a great mix of man-made and natural obstacles. The National Rifle League would like to congratulate the top 3 finishers, Jake Vibert, Jon Fitch, and Jerry Karloff. The National Rifle League would also like to thank High Country Precision, the match directors, all the ROs, sponsors, competitors, and everyone else who helped make this match possible.